Hello everyone, my name is Oishiki. At first I would like to say that please kindly subscribe my channel. So today I am going to read chapter 7 of Alice in Wonderland. And yes, I would also like to inform that the ones who want to watch Alice in Wonderland part 6, they can get the video link from the description box. So now let's begin with our story. The Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Alice easily recognized the March Hare's house. The chimneys were shaped like ears, and the roofs were covered with fur. At a table in front of the house, the March Hare and the Hatter were having tea. A dormouse was sitting between them. It was asleep, and the other two were using it as a cushion, resting their elbows on it and talking over its head. The table was a large one, but all three were crowded together at one corner of it. No room, no room, they cried when they saw Alice coming. There's plenty of room, said Alice indignantly, sitting down in a large armchair. Have some wine, said the March Hare. I don't see any wine here, said Alice, looking here and there. There isn't any, said the March Hare. It wasn't very polite of you to offer it then, said Alice angrily. It wasn't polite of you to sit down without being asked, said the March Hare. Then the Hatter joined in. Why is a raven like a writing desk? He asked Alice. I believe I can guess that, began Alice. Do you mean you think you can find the answer? Asked the March Hare. Exactly so, said Alice. Then you should say what you mean, said the March Hare. I do, Alice replied. At least I mean what I say, and that's the same thing, you know. Nothing the same thing at all, said the Hatter. You might as well say that. I see what I eat instead of I eat what I see. You might as well say, added the March Hare, that I like what I get the same thing as I get what I like. While Alice thought about how to reply to this, the Mad Hatter took out his watch and looked at it. He shook it every now and then and held it to his ears. 2 days wrong, he said. I told you butter won't suit the works. He looked angrily at March Hare. It was the best butter, said the March Hare. Yes, but some crumbs must have got in it as well, the Hatter grumbled. You shouldn't have put it in with a bread knife. The March Hare took the watch and looked at it gloomily. Then he dipped it in his cup of tea and looked at it again. Let's change the subject, he said. I vote the young lady tells us a story. But I don't know one, said Alice in alarm. Then the dormouse shall. They both cried, "Wake up, Dormouse!" They pinched it on both sides at once, and the Hatter poured a little hot tea on its nose. "I wasn't asleep," murmured the Dormouse. "I heard every word you said." "Tell us a story," said the March Hare. "Yes, please do," said Alice. "Once upon a time, they were three sisters," began the Dormouse in a great hurry. "Their names were Elsie, Lacie, and Tally, and they lived at the bottom of a well." "What did they live on?" asked Alice. "They lived on a trickle," said the Dormouse. "They couldn't have," said Alice. "They would have been ill." "So they were," said the Dormouse, "very ill." "Have some more tea," said the Hatter to Alice. "I haven't had any yet," said Alice. "So how can I have any more?" "You mean you can't have less?" said the Hatter. "It is easy to have more than nothing." Alice turned back to the Dormouse. "Why did they live at the bottom of the well?" she asked. "It was a trickle well," said the Dormouse. "The sisters were learning to draw, you see." "What did they draw?" asked Alice. "Trickle," replied the Dormouse. "I don't understand," said Alice. "Where did they draw trickle from?" "You can draw water from a water well," said the Hatter. "So why shouldn't you draw trickle from a trickle well?" "But they were in the well," cried the Alice. "Of course they were," said the Dormouse. "Well in." He was getting sleepy again. "They drew everything that begins with an M." The Dormouse went on drowsily. "Such as mousetraps, and the moon, and the muchness." "Did you ever see a drawing of a muchness?" "I don't think," began Alice. "Then you shouldn't talk," snapped the Hatter. This was too much for Alice. She got up and walked into the woods. Then she looked back. She saw that the other two were trying to put the Dormouse into the teapot. So our story ends here. In my next video, I am going to read chapter 8. That is the Queen's Conquest Ground. If you liked my today's video, then please like and comment my video. And also subscribe my channel to listen to more such stories and to follow all my videos regularly. And don't forget to click on the bell icon. Thank you.